Martine and Peter, thank you for those lovely introductions. It means a lot to me coming from you, to Nan and the Alliance for Justice. I'm so grateful to receive this award. And to all of you present, thank you so much for coming and thereby supporting AFJ's work, which truly safeguards our federal judiciary and teaches us all how to do bolder advocacy. Thank you, Abby Levine. For me, this feels like old home week, with many friends, coworkers, mentors from different parts of my career in philanthropy and outside of philanthropy. I'm also delighted to see so many of our public welfare grantees here today. And of course, a great big shout out to the Public Welfare Foundation team, our stellar board members, our brilliant staff. I love our team, and I'm so proud of what you do at the foundation with our grantees. When Nan called and said I was to receive the Champion of Justice Award, I had two thoughts. First, to be recognized for my commitment to justice is very special to me personally, since all I ever really wanted to do in my career was to work on human rights and social justice. And to do that in the good company of fellow seekers of justice, whether working on a prison conditions case team or conspiring with grantees to find good ways to use money to really make some change. You see, for me personally, it's the collaboration that is so particularly rewarding throughout my career. The second thought I had was how humbling it is to be singled out, because many others could be here at the podium. I contend that all of us are champions of justice, whatever our particular issue, whether we work globally or we work in the US. And I believe that what makes us effective champions, especially in these treacherous times, is bringing both passion and a laser focus to our particular issue, and we must keep our eye on the ball always. I started my career as a lawyer, and I was recently asked how I got into philanthropy. Well, I was recruited by my boss at the Civil Rights Division of the Justice Department, the brilliant lawyer, Lynn Walker Huntley. Everybody knows Lynn. She had left DOJ to go work at the Ford Foundation of Philanthropy. Lynn showed me how philanthropy could also be a place where I, a lawyer, could be in fact a social change agent for what I care about in the world. My philanthropy work thus became intertwined with social justice work I had done or continued to do on the front lines. Having the real-world experience as an advocate was what helped me understand how to do good philanthropy, for heaven's sakes. I've been most privileged to go back and forth between two arenas. You know, a key lesson I learned at the Ford Foundation was how important it is for philanthropy to be willing to take up, stick with, and build advocacy infrastructure around unpopular, politically difficult, and intractable social justice issues, such as the scourge of racism, attacks on immigrants, or the issues we focus on, and I'm proud to say stick with, at the Public Welfare Foundation. Destructive, rampant incarceration of massive numbers of both adults and of children, who are largely people of color, or unaccountable employers ripping off hard-earned wages or imposing unhealthy conditions on workers. Such tenacious issues which all call for transformative change. So many important overlooked issues I could highlight today. I've worked on many and loved them. But I wanted to raise up one about which I'm especially passionate. I have worked on this in philanthropy earlier a bit at Ford, and as you heard from Peter at Public Welfare in recent years with our brilliant grantees in this area. It is an issue, I believe, that undergirds so much of what we all work on in this room. What I'm talking about is the complete failure to provide basic legal help to people as they navigate our complex civil justice system on common yet critical issues of daily life: eviction, debt collection, domestic abuse, child custody, wage theft. The consequences are profound. Without legal help on such matters, people can lose their families, their homes, their livelihoods. They are pushed further into poverty and even wind up incarcerated. Why else should we care besides those very serious consequences? One, the problem is enormous. Because millions of people can't afford an attorney and have no right to counsel, in a shocking 75% of civil cases today in our state courts, one or both parties are going it alone. They simply have no representation in a system designed for lawyers. Two, they are mostly poor, they are people of color, they are mainly women. Three, the issue is virtually invisible to the public and largely overlooked by the media, philanthropy, and policymakers. Four, surely we all would agree that a functioning justice system that enables people to protect their essential life needs is absolutely foundational to achieving the rule of law, especially in a democracy like our own. I ask that we all bring fresh eyes to this problem and to our state court access crisis, where these high-stake problems for low-income people play out every day. After all, there is good news. The crisis has given rise in recent years to an array of innovations to help serve more people who can't afford a lawyer, such as assisted self-help services, online information and forms, and non-lawyer specialists. When properly coordinated and resourced, these solutions can work together to serve millions more people and make possible a system that provides effective legal help to everybody, when they need it and in the form they can use. You know, there is a movement now, a movement for transformative change underway, which includes more than the usual suspects. As Peter alluded, the highest level, the Chief Justices of the state courts, have recently issued a clarion call for meaningful access to justice for all, using this full spectrum of services and innovations. And they have asked leaders in the respective states where this stuff goes down to unite across organizational boundaries to make it happen. The vanguard of this movement has issued a rallying cry of justice for all and not just for those who can afford it. I hope all you champions of justice in this room will hear and join the cry and think how you can contribute to this critical need. Thank you so much.